Heading down the road.
This is my uncle's 1979 Pontiac Trans Am that I came in possession of when he passed away last December. As you can see, he'd gotten most of the engine actually installed. He'd actually gotten it to the point where he could start it up to test it, but and he had primed the body a lot, but hadn't really gotten to the some of the interior stuff yet. But we got a lot of parts. We literally brought it here just about 2 weeks ago, so a lot of these parts are packed inside. But it's quite a project. We're hoping to at some point get her back together, get her up and going, kind of in his memory. And that's kind of why we're submitting this to you, in hopes that you might be willing to help us make that happen a little sooner. Because I know, for instance, I'm not sure where to start myself, but I've got a couple manuals to help me, but definitely it would benefit to have some good solid knowledge to help out with this. In addition to having the engine installed and kind of the exhaust system put together and kind of set up, I know him and my aunt meticulously kind of went through these wires to identify where they go to. And we just kind of zip tied everything in place because we had to transport this from Missouri down here to Arkansas. And so they did at least some of this identifying work, but yeah, there's still plenty to do, obviously. We do have even more parts than that. That's in a trailer that we've yet to unpack. But there's more parts to it. I do think there's probably going to be some parts missing because from what I understand, my aunt and one of my uncle's friends had to look around his shop to try to find all the parts that they could and kind of get them together. But there's potentially stuff that might have gotten lost in the whole transition while my aunt is trying to collect stuff to unfortunately sell their shop and try to figure out what she's going to do next.